Hey, I'm Dean. In this video, I'm going to show you how we prepare and cook our 800 gram smoked duck fat aged T-bone steak at Schnappa Rock. First of all, we start off by making our beef dry rub. This is 8 tablespoons of mixed herbs, 8 tablespoons of onion powder, 8 tablespoons of garlic powder, 8 tablespoons of smoked paprika, 3 tablespoons of Cajun seasoning, 3 tablespoons of ground cumin, 3 tablespoons of New York cut pepper, 6 tablespoons of salt, 6 tablespoons of brown sugar, and 2 teaspoons of citric acid. I'll leave this recipe in the description. This rub has been a staple on our menu for years now at Schnappa Rock. We used to use it on our smoked standing ribs, and we've even used it as our fried chicken rub by mixing 1 cup of this seasoning with 4 cups of potato starch, then coating the chicken in buttermilk, dipping it in that rub and deep frying it. The purpose of this rub today isn't only to add flavour to the meat, but it also gives something for the smoke to latch onto, and that smoke will also help preserve our T-bones during the aging process. Now our T-bones are all rubbed, it's time to put them in the smoker and start a fire. Today I'm going to start with a charcoal fire. When that's ready to go, I'm going to tip it into the smoker box and then add a few pieces of wood for the smoke. We're going to be using an offset smoker so that I cold smoke the T-bones. What this does is allows us to get all the flavours from smoking them without actually cooking them, and that means we can get flavours from another cooking method, which in this case is going to be roasting them and reverse searing them on the grill. At Schnappa Rock, we confit lots of duck legs, and every time we cook a new batch of duck legs, we end up with more duck fat rendering out of them, and we end up with excessive amounts of duck fat to use up. In this case, we're going to use it up to age these T-bone steaks. So what we do is we mount down that fat and then pour it over the T-bones and fully submerge them, and then we set that and place them in the chiller for a couple of weeks. This fat helps age these T-bone steaks, but it also helps preserve them. Now the T-bones are smoked, it's time to put them in the tray and submerge them in that duck fat. We let them age in the duck fat for 7 to 14 days, and then when we're ready to serve, we pull it out, put it in a tray and roast it until it's 45 degrees in the middle, and then we finish it off by reverse searing it on the grill. When we finish searing it on the grill, the internal temperature is usually about 55 degrees Celsius, which is exactly where we want it. The reason we roast it in a tray first before reverse searing it is so that all that duck fat stuck to the T-bone mounts off and is caught in that tray, so we don't lose any of that flavour, and then at the end we pour that duck fat over the steak. Before serving it, we season it well and we rest it for at least 5 to 10 minutes. We serve these T-bones with a choice of sides, a port jus and a big spoon of chili, garlic and herb butter on top, which I've also uploaded another video on how I make this butter at home. Today this T-bone is going to go with iceberg wedges with Caesar dressing and pickled onions, and our crispy potatoes with pickled mustard sauce. There's also another video on my channel on how to make these potatoes and that sauce, which are a delicious combination. Now if you want, you can have a go at making this at home, or even better, come and have one at Schnappa Rock.